All right, so the canning part of this one is what really, I didn't pay attention. I just saw shiny can, so I was like, all right, cool. Obviously something I haven't seen before. Then once I got it, so the last one that I had from them, there was an IPA, it was a tropical one. Everybody love everybody. It's a Will Farrell theme, obviously. And this one is them from Step Brothers. I don't know how they pulled it off or what, but I hope you guys see this. I'm gonna tag them on it so we can get this going. But it says on there, nachos, Lemmonheads, my dad's boat, double IPA, 11%. So it is definitely one good enough to be on a yacht. Yeah, so it's like the video. It's pretty cool. Awesome theme. So this is a very hoppy, malty, intense IPA. So for all those IPA lovers, if you haven't touched Martin House, now if you're not into it, that's cool. You already went, you found out, you discovered. Maybe you want to give them another chance. I don't know. I'm not trying to amp them up. These are just the beers I got from them, and I'm excited. So they get to enjoy that. I already had one of these, two of these, maybe, because I shared one and I gave one for a friend's birthday. So let's see what this is about. Oh, beautiful color. It's more orangey, more peach color, I guess would be on a slight amber. Pours beautifully. Already it's like that malt back and that hops is there, but since it's 11%, that's when right after 10 it starts to get boozy. So if a beer hits 17% or just past it, it's considered a wine. So some of them, they don't put the ABV on it because it's beer. There's just different laws to follow when it's wine, different things you have to have. It's unfortunate. It's just there's a lot of crazy rules because people were doing crazy stuff, and then you got to be very careful when you tiptoe around here, make sure you don't do the wrong thing. You're really trying your best to get out there and help people, and not help people, but have something that they want, and keep it in the category that simplifies for you. Because your brewery, obviously, you're focusing on beer. Some have other drinks, great, good for them, but this isn't in there. It's just so you basic information. There you go. Has a slight funk. And then it's like malty and then fruity, almost like a pear. But then you sip it. It's like a lightly toasted orange. Then the malt kicks in. It's really nice. So I'm not trying to get hammered for schnickered, whatever you want to call it tonight. I just trying to catch up on my videos because I had all these beers and they were just, the stack was up there. I'm like, can't. I gotta work. I got things to do, but I'm off tomorrow, so thank you. Oh, it's beautiful. No, you did a solid job. So people looking for high ABVs. Anything past 10, honestly, that's your goal. Some people try and go like super high, and it's like you're not gonna get that all the time. But right now it exists. Looks like this. Very simple. Go get it. Enjoy. It's a very reasonable. Honestly, it could be very high IBUs. I just had one that was like a 92, but the way it worked with the malt, it didn't feel like a 92, and I never thought that I would get past 70, because when you get to 50, 60, I'm like, grapefruit just like wrestling and just elbowing my damn tongue. It was crazy. But now I can't believe that I've gotten past that, because that's how actually got kind of mad at IPA lovers, and that's a good starter IPA, and it's an all right one, that's a good one to get going. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They're all hoppy, And then when you really dive in, it's like, oh yeah, I get it now. I see it now. I understand it now. So thank you, buttheads, for being mean to me and me being stubborn. Didn't accept that answer. I'm like, I'm gonna figure it out for myself. But it's the same answer. This is definitely not a starter one. But if you find yourself just enjoying them way too much, just go for it. Go for it. What do you got to lose? You're really trying to find these hoppy beers, make your beautiful secret list. Find out if it's a special release one time, first time. Seasonal ones. Seasonal, towards Christmas, you're going to get a lot of like brown, spiced, darker beers. But there's like Sierra Nevada and a couple other ones. They will have IPAs for the holidays. And thank you guys, because I understand why. You really don't want it to stop. I understand we used to have to follow the year, but now kind of fortunate. Growing and farms and all that, just everything has grown and expanded and done so well. You can have an IPA all year round. You can have a lager all year round. Honestly, you can control with AC and all that. You can totally do it. So in the end, Martin House, Wonderful job. This is amazing. Thank you. It was sad I didn't get the barrel aged pickle one, but I had to drive. And my girlfriend went with me, so thank you, Kate. She didn't have to. It was a day trip. Took the dog with us, had some fun. I'd rather be other places half the time, but it was better than being stuck at the house. We did it safe, stayed mostly in the car, wore a mask. You know, I'm not big on it. It's just, you know, it's courtesy. So no message here. Just be courteous, ride this out. Let's not get stir crazy. In the meantime, enjoy a beer, make some good food, watch a good movie, catch up on things, read a book, anything. If this is a new hobby for you, take your time to study. I'm just giving basic, expanded knowledge that I'm gaining that helps me understand and perceive my beer a little better. And I'm hoping it's helping you. And even if you don't know nothing, like, oh, wow, I learned something awesome, cool. And then one day it might all come together. You're like, bam, you know, all that kicks in. You're like, just telling what this beer's about. And you're like, oh, that was awesome. You know, I'm not an expert, but that sounded really nice. And it can inspire somebody else. That says, beer deserves to be recognized just as much as wine and spirits. And there's no reason, if it's something you're not sure about, that you shouldn't be able to find enough confidence to see the basic core and understand if you want it or not. That's it. That's all I ask. No, ugh, beer's nasty. I don't know why. Why? Because it tastes like nasty. Doesn't help me there, but hopefully it's also help people. When you're picking beers for people, it's very good to see some of their basic brands and basic styles. That always helps, and I can definitely help you out. Leave notes if you want to. Let me know. I will do my best on my basic knowledge so you can surprise your friend, get something different, and hopefully they don't have it. Because if they're a real hophead or a real beer head, oh man, they are on it. But if not, I hopefully help out and get something nice. If not, enjoy yourself. Do be safe, have a good night, and thank you, because I need to go to sleep after this.